So, hello folks and welcome to this next match in the Great LPS Blood Bowl League. I am Ednar and my opponent is...
Not here. He ran away.
Yeah, went and hid.
Yes, he ran away.
Yeah.
Vulnerable.
At least I have some eye candy to watch in this game, and you'll actually get like insane amounts of inducements.
Oh, look at my petty cash. That'll be a reroll. What else am I gonna get? A bribe. Let's go remember what that does. Oh right, no, I can't afford that anyway.
You don't know what does?
No, it's alright. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Just going to help you if I can actually.
No. I was looking at the wizard, and then I remembered one of the other teams in a single player using that against me, and they are biting dicks. It's like ball carrier has the ball, one turn off. Wizard strike. Son of a bitch.
So extra rerolls and 2 kegs of Bloodweiser ale.
Hello. So I really don't want to die.
Oh, no, I think you won't get KO'd at all.
Yeah.
Although those kegs don't really prevent injuries, now do they?
I don't like you. I really don't like you.
But here, see me going at this with like boisterous, like whoa, we are going to beat you.
You sound really confident. I'm not.
And then after like the first half, when it's 1-1 and I'm down 3 players, I'm like, what the fuck that just happened?
Arrow. I just hope you have my luck in this game, whereby, oh damn it. So much for Tales for Wales never fails. Bastards. They're always wrong, you know. Always.
Okay. Now who goes where?
I can't move my camera. What's going on?
Oh yeah, one of my players is actually injured for this match. Darn it. I'm not a player down, but I don't have a spare.
Suck it.
Sort
I'm gonna be very sportsmanlike in this game, just so you know.
You're entitled.
Yes, I am. You're also at a slight disadvantage now than you would have been like maybe 2 or 3 days ago, because I'm no longer blind.
Blind? What? Why?
I nicked my friend's glasses the other day, and suddenly the world came into really sharp focus. It's like, holy shit, this is amazing.
So you never had glasses before?
No. No eye test either. This is like the last 15 years I've basically been blind and not noticed.
Oh.
Hasn't bothered me. It's just been sitting in maths going, what the hell is he writing? It's slightly awkward. Everybody else is like, dude, it's really, really clear. Wait, I'm receiving the kickoff.
Yes, you are.
What are you doing? I don't trust you. Why have you done that? Right, what have you got? You got that. So let's put you on instead of.
Yeah. However blind you actually are, you've got squat on one of my mates, cause he's like so nearsighted that basically the like sharp area of his vision goes to around 5 inches from the tip of his nose.
Wow.
Anything after that is like kind of blurry. He can't read anything, any size of text, basically, without glasses.
Pretty impressive.
Yup.
Right. Also, you've gone for an asymmetrical setup. I don't like that.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
How many squares in is it from the center? Presumably it's down the center line, and then a certain number of squares in, the ball's always safe.
Yeah, I always count 6, cause I think it scatters to a random direction 1d6 squares.
Right. Makes sense. Oh, cappuccino is actually quite nice. Yes!
Ceiling fans.
Oh,
and I had even extra fan factor. Oh, crud.
Hello.
Oh, that actually scattered quite close to your thrower. Oh well.
Indeed. Right then.
Let's see what you got. What you
Jesus
gonna do?
Christ, so many shit dice.
Yeah, the orcs are badass, but they're not
I wouldn't go quite
invulnerable.
that far. Jeez. Thinking a bit full of yourself there, aren't you?
No, I'm not full of myself. I'm full of orcs.
Yuck. That sounds disgusting.
It is.
Don't say that with such relish. That's scary.
You don't know the half of it.
I don't want to know the half of it.
Hello.
Goodbye.
Aww.
What? Screw you, game.
Hey, it happens sometimes.
This fucking game, Jesus. I don't get this game at all.
If it's any consolation, me neither.
Oh, what? You're joking.
Was that the guy with the tackle? Might have been. Yep. Sorry.
Guy with tackle, but still, even so.
Hey,
A double, actually...
lowers your chances by quite a bit, because you can fall down on, I think, 1 and 2, and that takes care of your dodge, so...
It takes care of my dodge, but I rolled a double 1.
Yeah, that's the sucky part.
That is retarded. Okay then, fine. Great, so my luck continues. Thanks, game. I appreciate that.
Let's give this a go.
Oh, that's alright. Reroll
Well,
it.
screw you then. There goes my reroll.
Oh!
And badly hurt!
Wow!
Okay.
Okay then, I
Okay,
take that
yeah, the
back.
game obviously just decided that you need a win. You deserve a win.
Jesus Christ!
If you win
Actually,
after
sorry,
that,
Ednar.
if you win after that, I'm blaming it all on that.
I would do so. There we go. That's more like it. No. Oh, you have mighty blow, woman. What are you doing?
Doesn't work all the time.
Psst, shut up.
Though it is a bloody brilliant skill to have against a high armor value team.
Indeed. Right then. How do I want to do this?
Especially because you don't need really help to make my guys fall down if you get decent block dice, because I have no skills. So if you make the guys fall down, then you got bonuses on the armor value roll and injury roll both. So have to be wary of that blitzer.
Right then, let's see if we can get you... Okay, you didn't screw it up. Congratulations. Okay,
Push is good.
just
You can
do it
deal
right
with
where you are.
push.
You're the one with the not too retarded of a name. Just saying something for an Amazon, actually. So if I shift there, that turns into a 5+. Shift there, that's only a 4+. There we go.
Perfect launch.
There we go. Oh yeah, good girl. We got the SPP.
The thrower always
Sure.
gets the SPP from a successful throw.
Awesome. Okay. Right then. I don't. That's the nice actually thing about throwing compared to picking. Well, what was it? There's
Handoff.
that one.
Yeah.
You don't have to move immediately. Do you have to move immediately with a handoff? I don't remember.
Me neither. I don't think you do.
I can't remember. I'm probably thinking of something else. My brain's not working very well today, I'm afraid. Not that it ever does, really. But.
Hey, at least you're giving me a bit of a advantage in the brains department.
I usually have the advantage in the brains department, thank you. Ooh. Ooh, this could be shiny. Ooh.
Getting rid of my troll, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, that works. Aww.
That's better.
Well,
better.
getting rid of your
Oh.
reroll, that's also a-okay but in my books.
Right, if I move there, that's a terrible place to go. Ooh, Black Orcs really don't have much movement on them, do they?
Yeah, Blackhawks are really running slow.
Good girl. Right then. Oh, what?
It
Damn it.
happens.
That was worth a try anyway.
Okay. Now, considering how bad luck I had, I think I need to do some stuff before trying those things that are actually required.
Yeah, yeah. Sort of a lot of movement and such before you actually try the blocking.
Yep. And luckily he wasn't feeling particularly stupid today.
Shame that. That really stupid roll is really quite difficult without teammates, though.
Yeah, it sucks. But as long as he stays upright, I don't even need to use him necessarily.
He just sort of sits there
Hmm.
and looks ugly. Sounds like your team, really, doesn't it, Ednar?
Pretty much.
That go for it was a bit of a stupid mistake to make, actually. Especially without a reroll. Oh well. Oh no. Wow. Who are you passing it to?
Yeah. Thank you.
Wow! Did you have to reroll that?
Yeah, but he was the blitzer with the agility of 4, so
Oh, I see. So yeah.
he actually had a decent enough
That's actually
chance.
quite a brutal thing for one of your blitzers to have.
Indeed. Here's another one.
Hmm?
Okay, should I risk it?
No.
Don't risk it, fist it. Sorry.
Typical orc motto.
Hello.
Hi there.
Now, the next question is... what do I want to do with you guys? I still got a blitz action here.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
No.
Oh, come now. Of course I do.
No. Stop that. Stop having actions. Just think of your future endless space empire and how badly things will go for you.
Ah.
I'm not a sore loser, leave me alone.
Crummy, cruddy. Yeah. Well, this is how how it always ends up. I have too few players in the wrong places. The story of Blood Bowl.
Pretty much. You have to always have too few players and too few blitzes. And too few rerolls. Up until to the point you get 5 rerolls and then you're set for life. Usually.
Let's actually just kinda sorta play it safe for now.
What? Doesn't playing it safe require like intelligence or something? Isn't that sort of wrong for an orc team?
Yeah, I think this is a decent idea. Let's go ploink.
Damn it.
Nope, you don't need to follow up. Then you can just continue moving that away, and yeah, you can come over here.
Well, that's annoying.
Yeah, I bet it is. Yeah, I'm good with that. Let's see how you react.
Very badly. Screw you! Go away! Right. Let's move you up there.
Tying up my guys, good.
Shift. Okay, that could work. Not what I wanted, game.
Yeah, but you need 2 die blocks to like make sure of success.
Indeed I do. Right, that's 2, really? Of course. It's only one. Alternatively...
Yeah, these league games are not that they weren't exciting before, but they're getting more exciting by the match. Because as we approach the end game, playoffs are just around the corner. Anything that happens, that's like huge impact.
It does, rather, yeah.
For example, if you like suffer a miss next game injury, you might actually need to. Yep, it happens.
No! Son of a...
And that also happens. Hello.
Hi there. God, I really don't want to get into a punching match with orcs.
Unfortunately, it's unavoidable sometimes.
Believe me, I've noticed. Right, which one are you? Ah, yes! See, I do this... unconsciously. Oh, fine. Fine!
This is a rather interesting dilemma.
Is it now?
Very
Yay,
much
you
so.
actually dodged! Congratulations, lady!
Very, very much so.
Right then, there we go.
I'd go so far as to say exceedingly.
Look, kissing down the mic, just no, I don't do that.
Sucking my lips, rather.
I'm sorry, I read that completely wrong before you finished that sentence. Moving swiftly onwards. Damn, I shouldn't have had that line when we follow up. You have like a 3-dice block against that girl.
No, I don't. It's rather difficult to get 3-die blocks on anything aside from halflings and goblins.
Fair enough. Don't you add half of someone's strength to...
No, it's always just +1.
Oh, right.
It doesn't matter how much strength the assister has. A goblin
right.
assists as much as a black orc. Unfortunately.
Oh, well. Handy for me.
Indeed. Not so much for me, though.
I don't care about you, so it's okay.
Now, here's the problem. I need something, but I don't yet know what it is.
You need to just give me the ball. That's basically how you're going to win this game. Does anybody reckon he was convinced?
There's so many things that can and will go wrong with this. Let's just go for
Blood
it.
Bowl. Nice.
That's
We'll
good.
take that.
That works.
No, it's not. Oh, damn it! I was hoping you weren't going to follow up there. I don't know why. I don't know why I thought you wouldn't follow up, but I was hoping you wouldn't. I'm curious. Your orc team, you can potentially have. Is it possible for you to have goblins on your team?
Yeah, it
Can
is.
you actually hire goblins?
Yep.
Huh. Interesting.
Which I think is a new thing from the base game. I don't think that in the base board game you could as an
Right.
orc.
No, I was just thinking because you obviously have your thrower there, and your blitzer with the 4 agility. But if you had your goblins, you'd have that. If you had like even just 2 goblins on your team, you'd have the sort of dodging ability of the stunted team. The orcs could be quite a well-rounded team. You know, sort of focus on punching people, but even still quite potent.
You are right about that. Now here's the crux of this. Do I want to try silly stuff?
Yes, you do.
You're absolutely right. I do indeed.
So long as none of my players die.
So I will do this.
What are you doing? Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. Leave me alone. What? You fucking sick.
The stunned silence is all the reward I want. And I think I'll score a touchdown here. Bloink.
Holy shit. Well played.
Ah, indeed, it was just... That was compensation for that sucky luck in the first turn, cause yeah, I got lucky there. I mean, it wasn't impossible, but I had well over 50% odds on that, I think, but still.
Well played. Alright then.
But yeah, now I'm one player down, which happens
Oh,
to be
don't be such a whiny little bitch.
and it was the fucker with the tackle. Ah!
I'm very glad I got rid of him.
Yeah, I bet you are.
Don't like people with tackle.
I don't imagine you would. Let's actually play this a bit differently this time.
Oh, what? You're going for strategy, are you?
Yeah, only slightly.
Gantos is the one that does strategy, not you. You're doing it wrong.
I can fill in for all the advisory positions. Spy.
You can, rather. And have done.
Have I? I don't remember.
Well, you haven't filled in for all of them. You filled in for two of them. No, one of them. Two of them, because technically you're already in one of them.
So, for any viewers who don't know, that's a reference to Rebel versus Kui in Shogun 2.
Hang on a second.
Advisory Council. I'm part of it, and Rebel is currently kicking Squee's ass.
Hello.
We haven't been playing it for some time now, but...
Yeah, that's interesting. I have a player here with 7 out of 6 SPP and no extra skill. Apparently I didn't level someone up.
No, you got those SPP on this game for injuring my Black Orc.
Yeah, that was the injury. Okay, fair enough. Shows how much I pay attention.
The only good side about that is it was only badly hurt, so there's no long-term effects. I still have that Black Orc for my match against Halcyon.
I see. Well, I wish you all the best with that one, because Halcyon's a dick.
Well, thanks for that. Changing weather and nothing happens.
Useful. Right, then. Yeah, you guys are just going to sit there and try not to get hurt. Pretty much the plan. Well, actually, maybe not. If I do this, I still have...
Yeah, always remember you have one blitz action, actually, that you can make work in your favor.
Yeah. Okay, well done. You picked it up. Good job. I'm proud of you. I expect you to pick it up, but I'm still proud of you. Okay. Well done. And you fucking screwed it up. Of course you did. Of course you screwed it up. Well done.
It's never a guarantee.
It's never a guarantee. You're right.
Unfortunately, I know it's like a fallacy and the reality doesn't actually work like that, but you always feel like that the things that you try that should have the best possible chance of success are the ones that just go tits up.
Yeah. It's like doing a dodge roll with someone with dodge and they roll ones both times.
Yeah, and especially like dodging to a free square that you get bonuses for it to only fail at one and still.
Yeah. Pretty much. And then you use a reroll and it's another one. Oh, for God's sake.
Pretty much.
Or, you know, when you get triple red skulls and then double red skulls afterwards, it's fantastic.
Okay, this is tiny bit annoying,
What?
but still,
Are you accusing my players of being annoying?
yes,
Huh, okay, fair enough.
that is because they are.
What? Now, just because
annoying-
Brazen Face isn't
annoyingly
very
good.
attractive, just leave her alone.
Annoyingly good would be the term I'd use.
Mm.
And you can just go there. And yeah, I'll follow up.
Hey, don't punch my catcher.
Have a nice time trying to make my Black Orc fall down there.
Sure. I will.
Yeah, but you will. I have no illusions that he'll be standing after this turn.
Oh, really?
However,
Wizards have not always been able to cast
I
spells safely.
will need to play some of my guys
Over the time in an Albion league.
a bit
Second
differently.
edition have prohibited spellcasting
Yeah, I need to place you here.
They were great times. I remember fans traveling to games
And,
just to see how well Wizards stood up to the mad charge of a raving Blood Bowl star. The noise created by a sizzling fireball,
Huh.
by the characteristic sound of the snapping of a wizard's neck.
Now let's place you here. And then with a couple of blocks, maybe. Yeah.
Yay, dodge. I like
Yeah,
that.
it happens.
Yeah.
Blank.
A troll with tackle would be scary.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, he's actually just one injury away from that. Oh, rather one injury caused.
You leave that Astar alone.
Aww. Do you want to follow up? Yeah, you sort of do. And you move there. And I think that's it.
Stop it with your fucking tackle zones. Jeez.
I have to annoy you somehow.
You're playing orcs wrong. God damn it.
I know, I'm blocking every chance I get.
Yeah. Right.
Thank you. Oh.
Piss off, game. I'm just getting irritated now. Right then. Fine.
And with the cost of doping and
That's the way
driving
it's
on
gonna be.
rise, the problem won't be going away.
That is the way it's going to be, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty
All
much.
the game's going to do.
But yeah. Oh. That's sort of sad.
It's just fucking game.
Well, if
One
it's-
result out of all of them that was annoying for me.
Yeah. Pretty much.
This game.
Well, if it's any consolation, I'm not in really a good position to do anything about that. Like, I literally mean anything. I mean, I probably should just leave the ball there. Because if I
can
go
pick it up.
grab it, you have way too many guys who can mess me up. And I can't bring in enough backup. But hey, what would the game be if I didn't take dumbass risks?
You're in the lead, it doesn't really matter. So all you need to do is get the ball, I don't know. Actually, well, yeah, all you need to do is get the ball and me scoring turns into like a 1 in a million chance, I suspect. Because I need to get it off you, then I need to get it up the pitch.
That's true. If I manage to pick it up, then you have a far worse time trying to get it, because you'd need to
Yeah.
blitz me and then get
And
a
your
guy.
guy has 4 agility and block and 9 armor value, so... At least if that's the one you use to pick up the ball.
There's no way in heck I'd use anyone else.
I know the thrower has a good chance.
Yeah, but he's unfortunately way out of it.
Could do 2 go for it.
Yeah, and couple, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dodges.
You're sorted. Good
yeah,
job.
that's going to happen. Like,
course.
instantly.
I'm curious, actually, if you had the option, which would you use to pick it up? Would you use the thrower or the blitzer?
In this situation, the blitzer.
Just in any situation. So there was nobody else around and there were those two players in equally the same distance
Thrower
away,
in
all of that.
every single time the thrower, unless there's a possibility of like the ball carrier getting blitzed, in
Right.
which case the blitzer is always the better option, in my view.
Right. Why would you use the thrower to pick it up? Is that because you got a better chance of picking it up, or?
Better chance at picking it up, and also after you pick it up, you have more options.
I
You
see.
don't just need to run.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Okay, now comes the hard part. In which order do I want to do this crud? Because okay, let's just go for the ball,
It's only a 2+ for you, isn't it?
Yeah. which is pretty much the only reason why I chose to try it.
Yeah.
So if it was 50-50, I'd just go.
What do you mean you don't have enough players to stop me from doing anything? God.
I can tie you guys up. I can't protect the blitzer in any way. Your guys have dodge. They can surround him. I'm not
Yeah,
even
but
joking.
they still need to actually make the dodge rolls. Have you seen my luck this tournament?
That is true, but I always play the odds, not the luck.
Yeah.
Aww. At least I might be able to tie some of you guys up with the troll.
There's now only
And
three
actually,
free players.
that freed up this blitzer. So, but I can't get him to a good position. But I can get
Yeah,
him
I've
to
now only
an
got two
annoying
players
position.
free.
And yeah, let's do that block.
Oh, gee.
Yeah, and don't follow up. And
Oh.
I think I still have a blitz action.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I do. So let's go for it.
Oh, that poor lineman.
No, I don't want to use my reroll. Fall down. Had to go for it for that block.
Yeah.
But
But
it
it
was-
just gone for the lineman next to the troll.
Yeah, I could have, but I wanted to try and get rid of some of those guys that are closer to the ball carrier, if at all possible.
I see. Makes sense.
Because yeah, I'm tying all of you guys up right now. Do you know how many blocks you need to do to free some of them up?
A lot.
One.
More than I'd like.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I know. I've done my best, but still, it's a far cry from my blitzer being actually like safe in any sense of the word.
This is Blood Bowl. There's never a safe in any
Yeah,
sense
that's
of the
true.
word.
Hey.
I don't like your thrower.
Yeah, I know.
Piss off. You.
No one likes the thrower, and I always wince when someone throws a block at him because he has the lowest armor value of all my team. I know it's 8, but still, because he's really freaking valuable skill-wise.
Imagine I was punching. Oh, for fuck's sake! You might actually be able to score here.
That is true.
You'll be. Yeah, you can easily score here. You'll be 2-0 with no problem.
Not really without any problem, but I'm going to try and maximize my chances.
Okay, I need to make at least one dodge roll
Yeah,
to get to you.
yeah.
And that's as things. That's if you end the turn right now without making any moves or blocks.
Yeah, that is true.
My one free player can't actually reach your guy. So.
Yesterday,
Mhm.
I interviewed Ripper Boldrot, the Troll's super champion.
But still, those dodge rolls for you are like, I think,
Says on it,
2/3 of a
by my colleague
like
Magazine.
66% chance around something like that because you have dodge and 3 agility.
Yeah.
Maybe even more actually. I don't know. I like figuring out odds, but I've never honestly been good at counting them.
Odds are all statistics-based stuff. I'm a mechanics maths person. Anyway, don't like statistics. It's what, a 4+ to get out of a tackle zone for someone with 3 agility?
No, you fail at 1 and 2 if you dodge to a square that doesn't have an enemy tackle zone.
All right,
in
so
it.
it's a 3. So it's a 3 plus, plus 1 with dodge. Right? Is it a plus? Do you get plus 1 from dodge?
No, you just get to re-roll if you fail once
Right. Okay.
from having dodge skill.
So it's a reroll. No. Yeah. 6% chance.
Okay, let's just... Too much thinking. Start throwing these. Yes!
Mother. Oh.
That didn't really help me all that much, but still, it's...
You got rid of a player.
Yeah, but it wasn't the player I needed to get rid of.
You still got rid of a player.
Yeah. Okay. And don't follow up, because that gives this lineman a 2-die block, and he has tackle, so that guy's down. Yes. And now I can throw a block with 2 dice on her, which is good.
Damn, I miss playing a Bashi team.
And yeah, go there. Yeah, you follow up. Little conga line pushed your blitzer out of the way, so my thrower can get up.
Nice. Very well played.
Ah, crud. I forgot about that catcher. I thought I could get him to assist in the block on the thrower.
You could.
Yeah, I'm not going to dodge out of that.
Oh.
Not gonna happen.
No. Shame.
Although I can do a blade action with her. Or him.
It.
Yeah, probably it's cause...
Ouchie.
Thank you!
Oh.
Pretty much exactly what I wanted. Hello!
There, yeah, well played.
And now this is the important one.
Oh.
Yeah, let's get a push and a follow-up. But you've been... the luck you've been having has all been concentrated
your
on
opportunities.
not getting injured.
Yeah, pretty much. Which is nice, but I still can't score anything with half my players stunned.
True. Okay, let's start with this one. Or rather, this is the second to last one, so okay. I'm not using my reroll on that.
Seems reasonable.
Yeah, I may still need it.
Alright then. Right, I'm going to...
Okay, basically a
Ooh.
ghost of a chance that you have to prevent me from scoring.
Yeah.
The only thing that you can do is pick up the thrower and get next to my blitzer.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it isn't.
You don't have any other players who can actually reach
Yes, I
him.
do. Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No.
I do.
That's
Trust
what
me,
you
I do.
think.
I've been looking. You stay
That's what you think.
there. No. It's a lot of dodges. Alternatively, I could just do... Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, that's so ambitious. It's gonna be fun.
Oh, that
beautiful
was bitching. That was, you deserve that.
Thank you.
That was
She can't do anything with it, but she's there.
really
Okay.
brilliant.
Thank you.
And still, even stunned him. Oh my god, you may have prevented that scoring like for good.
Oh, damn. Oh well. It was worth a try.
It
Can't believe
was,
I
it
blew up on that.
definitely was.
Oh well, at least I got my thrower out of danger zone.
Oh, and my good blitzer is in the exact wrong place.
On the ground?
No, behind the line of pummeling and smashing in the center.
Yeah, on the ground died. The one with the +1 movement allowance.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's the guy that I actually needed to be in here, but yep. Let's get on with this. Yep, that's good.
Looks like there was
Knobs.
some bad blood between those two, eh, Bob?
Something to do with
I'm not going to go for picking it up, but yeah, one go for it. That's good enough. And yeah, you can get up and move once. And are you actually? You aren't blocked by anyone. You are neither. So let's get all of you guys that I can in here. That's going for it twice. Not really something I want to do.
scantily dressed women that hit first and ask questions later.
Yes, Bob. I just wish
Okay.
there were more women like that.
Don't we all, Jim? Don't we all?
I'm happy with this. Where should I try and take you? Here? Yeah, that's pretty much the best place for you. And yeah. Final thing, throw a block with a troll. And follow up. Hello.
Let's add one more thing that I need to do, which I'm not happy about. That's enough, actually.
You can still
I can still score. Technically.
technically. No, you
No, I
can't.
can't.
No, you
Actually,
can't.
no, I can't.
Yeah.
Ah, damn it, I'm one turn off. Really? Alright then. Let's see if you can make a pass at the very least. No, you really can't.
Thank you very, very much. There is a tiny, tiny chance that this.
There is a chance
may-
you can score, actually.
Yep, this may actually end up really, really swell for me.
Don't use that word.
Sorry. Oh, that is kind of painful. No. Ooh, badly hurt. Yes! SPP! Woo! Now we both have one player down.
Shut up. I have a spare.
And I may have a touchdown? Yes, I do.
Box.
Wahey!
Well played.
Thank you, thank you. You didn't do such a bad job yourself. I didn't see that stunt you pulled where you made my blitzer fall down at all. Like, oh my god, is it really going to go for it? Yes, it is.
Right then.
Yeah, you are going to get one more bashing turn on me, I think. Yeah,
Yeah.
and then it's going to be turnover. Or half over, rather.
Yeah.
So let's just do this.
Actually, no, I don't think I am.
Aren't you?
That was half time. we
Okay,
just-
so
just
we
have
just kick
fun.
off and then it's...
Yeah, it's just
Tweet.
game on as usual.
Okay, well, in any case, I think I'll deal with sort of this kind of formation.
Over there, some cute little elf beauties are selling
Yeah, that's good.
sandwiches
Good
for
enough.
sale.
Hey, I'm off to get one. I'll be back in 5 minutes.
And so now you like big mood sandwiches?
No way.
Okay, so Yeah, I can get my thrower under the ball. Brilliant. And he actually caught it.
Oh dear.
The unfortunate thing is that it is on the wrong side of the pitch.
You could throw it.
Do I have to move with thrower actually?
Yeah, you can move and throw it.
Yeah, but I really hope that I don't need to move him first, even though he did the catching. 'Cause
Oh
if
no,
I-
no, you don't need to move him first.
Okay, cool. Thanks. That makes me feel a whole lot better, because if I would have had to move with him straight away, I may have had to put myself into a position I don't really think I would have liked. Like, seriously not. Like, derp, let's hope that these 3 or 4 blocks turn out okay. But this guy's...
Otherwise, I'm screwed.
Yeah. Okay.
It's funny. Despite how badly my time has gone so far in the league, I'm not too disappointed. It's weird.
Yeah, I don't think you should be.
It's like I don't, not. Dodgy teams are fun for the moments of utter hilarity, like that when that lineman took down your blitzer. They're fun for that sort of thing, and one die blocking Hall's chaos team. That was just brilliant. But yeah, I think I probably prefer bashy teams.
Yeah, and considering this was your first time playing Blood Bowl like ever,
Yeah,
so I don't think you've been doing half bad, to be quite honest.
thanks.
I know I did worse when I started playing this game. And that's not just like pandering, that's the God's honest truth. I was crud at this game.
I flatter myself I'm generally reasonably good at strategy games, no matter what form they come in. But I could be entirely wrong about that. But...
No, considering I've seen you play Shogun, that's another game where I would just have to go, okay, yep, let's just forfeit right now to save us the embarrassment. I don't know about the strategic map. There I might have a chance, a good chance maybe even, but with the tactical battles, there's just no chance in hell I'd have.
Excuse me.
Gesundheit.
Every now and again, Blood Bowl throws up a real mixed bag of a team.
Like the motley horde is made up
I have a sneaking suspicion you've got this game pretty much in the bag.
I hope so.
We've got the ball caged, and
Yeah, as long as I can I'm not going to play for time, but if I were to just play for time from here on out, I think I would have this in the back, but I don't think that's really the way this is supposed to be played.
no.
But right now I'm in a decent position. The thing about it is the only person in the league that I'd feel comfortable right now with 2-0 lead would be Hall. Because everyone else has enough skills, enough agility and ball handling that they may be able to pull a rabbit out of their arse and score twice in 6 turns.
Yeah. I wouldn't put it past Hall, actually.
Yeah, but he doesn't have the bonuses that make that easier to accomplish.
Yeah.
With him, it would be pure skill.
Okay, well, he's definitely not going to do it then. Wow, really? 1 dodge, 2 red die. Although that is a dodge into 4 tackle zones.
Yeah, generally not recommended.
What? What kind of game are you playing, Ednar?
The smart kind. I mean, one person has to be smart. It might as well be the coach, because none of my players are.
Smarter than you. I mean, there we go. Oh, need something better than that, gang. God.
I was about to go like, oh, that's not fair, but then I realized, oh, you have block. Okay, never mind then.
Nothing is ever fair when someone has block.
Which is why I'd love my black orcs to have it, but you can't have everything.
Well, you can, but you could have everything if you.
Yeah, cheat hacks or like
There are actually things to do that.
5,000 point worth team.
Yeah, that would be cool. Oh,
Yeah, my heavy and tough orcs are all lying face down on the pitch.
hello. Well, some of them are lying back up on the pitch.
No,
It's
true.
not that bad.
It's one or the other.
Oh,
Few lucky breaks there as well.
indeed.
Still nothing earth-shatteringly.
Yeah, that's my problem. I
Bad.
get a few lucky breaks, but nothing. Just need that.
That one final oomph is.
Yeah.
Not to think.
Never there.
The latter is considered a nasty flaw.
Though it's not too far away right now.
And then
Made quite a number of guys that shouldn't be face down. Face down. Thank goodness you didn't go stupid. The troll hasn't let me down this time. He has in
Usual.
the past quite a bit too much actually, but right now he's doing okay. All right.
Arg.
This also gets you up, because you're not going to do anything else. Da-da-da-da-da. Do I want to try this? Not really, no, but do I have a choice?
Yes. There's always a choice.
Yeah, well, true. I'm debating whether or not I have anything more intelligent to try.
You're an orc team. That should answer itself.
Yep, I'm going to go for this.
Shiny.
Ploink.
Ouchie.
Go there. Do I want you to follow up? So that basically ends the blitz right there. No, don't follow up yet. So let's see if I can get something out of this.
That's the useful thing about Blitz. You don't actually need that follow-up.
Mm-hmm.
Because it ends up acting as a move in and of itself, doesn't it?
Yep.
that would explain why the Amazon fans had their own fans themselves.
You can actually do that block without any assistance. So, yeah. I think this is the smarter thing to do.
Seems reasonable.
So, you go away.
No.
That's good enough. Definitely good enough.
No,
Hello.
no, no, come back here. Orcs shouldn't be running. Stop that. Stop that orc.
We got a runaway orc. Ah! Okay, and you go there. Once again, far from perfect, but
You don't need perfect, you're an orc.
ooh, that may have actually been worse for me than it was.
No, actually, no, it's beneficial for you. Because it means that Miss Block Blitzy Face over here has to make a dodge to get out of the way.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping that would happen, but still, making that line woman fall down would have been a lot better.
Oh, and she doesn't have to make it anymore. Damn it. I hate your really high armor value. No, don't do that, you stupid woman. God, my team is full of retards. Oh, what?
Ah, that's the problem with
There
one
we
die
go.
blocks. The good thing is I made you use a reroll. That's always worth something in itself.
Oh, shiny.
Indeed.
Okay.
Now, do you want to play Rich Man Poor Man with that? No, you don't.
I can't throw it.
Nope. If you move someone, it ends the action, so you can't. You could have tried throwing before you moved someone else, but it would have been really freaking difficult to pull that off.
Once I punched and picked up the ball, I could not throw.
Oh, right. So, since you blitzed, you couldn't. Right. Yeah. Gotcha. My mistake. Okay. You are not worth less, but worth less. So, you can just...
You're not worthless, but you're worth less. I mean,
pretty much.
you know, the two words are separated, let me know.
Yes, yes. So, you can go there, and then you can throw a block.
Oh, that's okay. I can go with that.
That's... Oh,
Leave Brightman alone.
okay. Yes, follow up.
Leave her alone, goddammit.
And... you can go...
It's an interesting
here.
choice. Why do you use him against the line woman rather than against the person with the ball?
Because I wanted to get the line woman out of the way so I could do a blitz action with someone else.
Oh, with him. Right, okay. That makes sense. Or with that one. It doesn't actually matter which.
Let's actually pick that blitzer up before anything else happens, because, yeah, I'm throwing blocks here, folks. That's like the recipe for disaster right there.
Well, I don't know. It's more a recipe for disaster that me throwing blocks.
Fair enough. Okay.
Some kind of anathema to my team. Really annoying. It's like, hey, this is a game about punching people. Yeah, we don't like doing that.
Yeah, there's nothing else I can do that's got a higher chance of succeeding, so... Yep.
Really? A push?
A really good thing too.
Mm.
Yeah, blitzer versus blitzer, so both down, not
Yeah.
really affecting anyone in any way.
It's actually a decent result for me.
Well, okay then, let's do this.
Okay, that's not such a good result, but oh well.
And then let's do this.
What are you doing? Stop that. Oh. Oh.
Needed to use a reroll. I kind of figured that would happen. Okay. Now what I have left are only stupid actions.
Oh, really, you have a troll there and a blitzer. You'll be fine.
As I said, stupid actions.
Actually, yeah, that troll's got a, like, what? 4 and 6 chance, so 1 in 2 and 3 chance of
Mm-hmm.
being an idiot.
Okay, I'm actually going to do this.
What?
Yeah. Hello.
Motherfucker.
Just in case
I was
you...
hoping you wouldn't notice that.
No. Just
Yeah.
none of my noob.
Shut up, Ednar.
Okay, that's good enough.
Right then.
Minus bazillion chance if you actually try to throw it. Because you are in the middle of tackle zones. You can succeed only with a roll of 6 from there. And handoff won't help, and I get interception chances, so I basically made it as brilliant a chance as possible for me to not utterly fail. But yeah, there's always a chance.
Mm-hmm.
You mean no one else had won the cup before, Bob?
No, Jim. It was the first time a non-lizard team participated in the Lustrian Cup, and the Amazons took it by storm and grabbed the trophy from Sotek's word.
But yeah, I am sort of worried still.
What?
I'm paranoid. I always expect that 0.1% chance to actually happen and everything go utterly tits up.
Probably good given the game we're playing.
Yeah. Yes.
Great.
Had to use a reroll. That's okay.
Oh yes.
No chance in hell am I rerolling a KO. You already injured one of my guys, or rather, I injured one of my own guys, but still. I'm fully prepared for one miss next game or lose a stat or dead roll. One of these still.
So who's going to intercept?
Out of these two, say him.
That's what I call
Thank you.
interception. I said interception.
What?
Anyway, Sarah is going to need an interception at
As previously stated, it's always a possibility.
And you got level up for that one. Well done.
quality required
Oh,
of an
so I did.
to be able to hit hard.
Brilliant. Now I need some way of getting rid of both of those guys.
Ooh, I wonder how you might do that.
Shall we try this? Yep. Bye bye. Won't be getting any SPP for that though.
You wouldn't have gotten any anyway. She's fine.
Yeah, but if they get hurt, I don't think you get SPP for that.
You don't.
Yeah.
You don't.
And now you actually get to see something really, really rare. A 3-die block.
Ouch.
No need to follow up. She's going out of bounds anyway.
And she's still fine. That's good.
Yep, you are going to get both of those gals back when we get a turnover.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when you score.
I won't be scoring this turn. I'm not going to go for it twice. No chance.
No,
heck.
but when you do score, like next turn. Because you can get into a position where, yeah, I now cannot reach you with anybody.
Yep.
Congratulations on scoring that. Oh, all the way. I'm now going to make your life really, really difficult and try and kill as many of your fucking players as I can.
I'm sure you will. And honestly, you've been disturbingly successful at it thus far, considering the casualties are a fucking black orc with tackle and a troll.
Hello. It's the one bit of the game that I get reasonably good luck at.
Yeah, you definitely need to play. For Season 2, you need to get the bashiest blokes possible, because, yeah.
Yeah, I will be. Oh, well, I'll be getting a bashy team, I will.
Mm.
I should think about playing Kemurai, because that'll be funny. But we'll see.
Let's get you up.
I'm also working out a backstory as well.
And, yeah, you kinda need the SPP. Let's go for the first foul of this match. Oh, KO.
Oh, mother...
KO, and he got ejected. So I lost
Worth a try.
hell of a lot more than you did.
Hey, my
you
players
have
are
to-
more
you have-
valuable than yours.
you
My
have
players
bo-
are more valuable than yours.
You have 2 kegs of ale.
Hello.
That girl gets up on anything aside from roll of 1. And my guy's ejected for the rest of the game.
Andy?
Yep. Ouchie. Thank you. I foresee bad things in the future of Mr. Tucknail. Loads and loads of bad news. Oh.
Can you hear my anger?
Yes, yes I can.
Feel the anger. That's all of my players, all 8 of my players.
Thing is, right now, I think I'm actually... No, that's not the way this game is supposed to be played.
You could just sit there and I don't mind.
Yeah, but still, that's not very sportsmanlike. Let's just score a touchdown over there. Just because I can. But yeah, I'm quite a few players down on you after this, and it's a brand new kickoff, so... But still, I should give you the option, it's just fair. Ah, at least my troll got up.
Shame.
And yeah,
Hey.
your player got up too. Gee,
Whatever
I
name.
wonder why. Good the magic ale has have anything to do with it?
Nope. No, good.
So yeah, I definitely got the worst of that foul. But hey, at least I got to foul. I don't often get.
You're just
get the
happy that
chance.
you got to kick someone while they were down, aren't you?
Pretty much. Yeah, you go there. And I'm okay with this setup.
Right then.
Six, seven.
Hey, where'd you go? There you are. Right.
Yesterday, I interviewed Ripper Bolgrot, the Troll's super champion.
Interesting.
And I can tell you that he's as violent off the pitch as on it. He skinned alive my colleague from Elf magazine.
What do you expect when you put an elf next to a troll? It's nothing personal, just an instinct. The ball
Aiming at your thrower and kick off.
Hey.
Hey, extra reroll for you.
Even rerolls. Awesome. Okay. Sit down.
Looks like there was some
Oh!
blood between those two.
Yep.
Bob.
Pretty.
And no, not going to reroll that.
Went one way.
I'm going to expect the worst possible.
that reminds me of when I took Griffiths in the 91 final against Lightman.
Oh yeah. You
Alright then.
kneecapped him.
Shiny things happened. And... Right.
Do I have anyone that's... Nope. Brilliant. Please go gentle on my orcs, cause right now I'm going to have like a full team for my game against Halcyon. So feel free to injure them as much as you want, but please no miss next games. Okay. Okay.
I don't know whether to be nice to you or not.
Look over there. Some cute little elf beauties are selling big moot sandwiches in the stand.
Hey, I'm off to get one. I'll be back in 5 minutes.
And so now you like big moot sandwiches?
No way.
But yeah, the right now it's kind of a moot point, but since you have a decent thrower and 2 catchers, that kind of means that if you get any kind of opening and get kind of lucky, you can manage to score from pretty much any position in a couple of turns.
Yeah.
That's the reason why I kind of I'm scared of skilled ball handling teams, because
Hello.
yeah, right now it
Is
doesn't
that a
matter.
euphemism, by the way?
Considering who I'm playing against, yes, all of the euphemism.
Of course.
But yeah, right now, for example,
My only problem with this game is my luck. I don't know. I seem to be okay at the strategy, the general principles.
mhm.
It's like that just little oomph that gets you over the edge of thinking about it and understanding mostly how the game mechanics work and into actually succeeding with the game mechanics that seems to fail me.
Yep.
Which is a shame, because this could be a really good team if that little bit actually happened. But there we are.
These exotic blood bowl players
Still, I've knocked more of your players out than you have of mine. That's all I'm interested in, really.
Wonderfully awful.
in Amazon sure have added some flavor to the game.
Look at that! Whoa!
Wow!
And you've actually positioned your guys kinda in the most annoying way possible.
It's the general plan.
Although I do have some,
You will have
Openings,
some
yeah.
2 dice blocks.
yeah, but I do actually have some slight chance of actually getting a decent block off on your ball carrier.
Ooh. Very nice.
Hello.
Poetry in motion.
What we'd like to see.
I mean, it's not good, but
It's
it's
going to be a 1 dice block, right?
yeah, it's something still.
Yeah. That's fine.
And right now, I don't have the manpower to try anything else.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, that player's going to be a really good one this year.
Okay, here goes nothing.
Oh!
Okay, here goes my reroll.
Mm.
It's a decent enough result. Yep,
Yeah.
follow up.
It's not that bad for me, actually.
Nope, not in the slightest. And actually my troll is sorta useless right now. Which is really unfortunate.
Look at the fair.
Don't call me useless. That's not nice.
Yes it is. It might not be nice, but it's accurate.
What are you trying to say? Sorry.
No, go ahead. You're the best possible player to try and voice my troll.
Ouch. I'm burning. Actually,
Apply generously to the burnt area. Ooh, and he wasn't an idiot.
the fuck?
I decided to play Rich Man Poor Man, and yay, 50-50 chance that he was an idiot and he wasn't. Good. Yep.
Go away. Don't like you. You stupid and ugly.
At best, what he could have accomplished, since he didn't make your throw fall down, would have been to cost you a reroll.
Yeah, pretty much.
Now the interesting bit here is, how are you going to play this?
I actually don't know. Right, let's try this.
Because
There we go.
I
That's
can see
all
a
I
few
need.
options. Yowza.
Right, you go there.
So honestly, I may need to do some silly blocks that end my turn. So I'm considering where my guys are at.
The Warriors were the first people to win the Zlatan Cup back in 2491.
You mean no one else had won the cup before, Bob?
No, it was the first time a non-lizard team participated in the Lustrian Cup, and the Amazons took it by storm and grabbed the trophy.
Oh, and it's my good catcher that's over there as well. That's good. Right.
What was the difference?
One of them has sure hands. Sure hands is a very nice skill.
It is indeed.
Right, let's go. Actually, if you go there. Come on, girl. Come on. Don't screw this up. Oh, you fucking useless cow.
I'll give you that. That was kind of a fair thing to say to her.
Seriously? A double one.
Okay, this is going to be all kinds of stupid, but yeah. As I said, all kinds of stupid. I was thinking of freeing up my troll so he could try and get next to your thrower.
Oh, I see. You can still try and dodge your way.
Yes. Speaking about all kinds of stupid.
Gonna go for a 2 red die block. That's what the cool kids do.
Stories of teams with crippling debts.
And with the cost of doping and bribery on the rise, the problem won't be going away.
Right now, I think I'm going to just go for trying to make some of you guys fall down before you score.
Not necessarily gonna score, mate. It's pretty difficult for you to stop me, but it's still not necessarily gonna happen.
Let's get you up, because you aren't going to go anywhere from there. Okay, you have block. Neither of you do, so. Let's go with you. Yeah, that's good enough. I can deal with that. And no, don't follow up. And then you, because that is slightly less likely to fail. Still failed, but yep. And of course I want to follow up, because I don't want to die.
Okay, that changes things slightly.
And
Actually, maybe not.
let's get you up as well. And this might sound utterly insane. Rather, actually, is this a better idea?
Every now and again, Blood Bowl throws up a real mixed bag of a team.
Like the motley horde.
Sorta is.
Bunch of
So let's go for this.
Easy to coach those cast-offs every day of the week.
Push her, and then
Yeah, unfortunately,
dodge one way or
not going
another.
to happen.
yeah.
Ooh, was lucky there. It still doesn't really help that much. I was debating on whether to go for the blitz with the thrower or with that black orc, because those were
Oh,
the
I
last
see.
two guys. Kinda should have gone with the blitz on the thrower, because then I could have moved next to your thrower, and that might have made things just a tiny bit more difficult. Yeah, I think you have a decent chance at making 3-1.
Yeah.
It's not a short pass, or rather it's not a quick pass that you'll end up making with the thrower, but
No.
pretty darn close still.
This player has opened the
It'll do.
and gives Rob
It's like a 50-50 chance with a reroll and a catcher to like pick it up, so
written into the game rules.
It only works if she doesn't cock it up.
yep. You get
Alright, don't balls this up.
you get lots of rerolls for that, so
Oh, you...
you still have one more turn and I can't get that ball. I mean it, I can't move any of my guys.
You can, actually.
Yeah, I can. That one blitzer has a chance if he dodges away first.
So does your other blitzer, if he dodges away first.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, guess which one is going to go for it.
The one with 3 agility.
Yes, cause that is the smart thing to do. Duh. What
Sorry.
are we, 5?
Oh, mother...
Player gets hold of the
Thank you.
I'm going to eat your fucking soul.
Don't eat it. It tastes like rye bread.
I don't care, I like rye bread.
Really?
Yes.
How wonderful. Good for you. Rye bread is excellent. Okay. Let's go for some of these.
Oh.
Maybe I can free up some of my guys.
Oh.
That doesn't do me any good, and it doesn't do you any bad, because, yeah.
Hmm. It's got a phone call. Huh. No, I don't want to do that. Huh. Well, whoever it is can deal with it later. I don't care.
Okay. Here we go. That's a good one. Yeah, follow up. That's a stun. Do I want to go for it? Honestly, yes I do. Thank you. And the rest of this match is just throwing blocks. Nope, don't follow up, because I don't want to give you any more chances to block me than is absolutely necessary. Yeah, that's a good result. Don't follow up. And you next. Yep. Don't follow up. And then finally you. And don't follow up. That was my final turn. Still possible, but you need to dodge and somehow get my blitzer down. That's the best I could do.
We don't see much of the heroes of war these days.
I don't know.
Please don't fall down. Oh, crud.
To show the world a better way by honest, strategic play of
Oh.
Thing we don't know. That reminds me of when I took Griff to bits in the 91 final against
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you kneecapped him.
Be fair, I gave it a good go, but yeah,
Yes!
you deserved that touchdown.
that.
You really did.
Thank you.
Yeah, good game,
Hmm.
I'd say.
Well played.
Thank you. You too.
Hey, my cheerleaders.
I'd actually pay double to get those cheerleaders instead of what I get. But that's just me. Okay, this is the...
Oh, good match rating and crap winnings. Good God game.
you don't get to re-roll those?
Nope.
Oh yeah.
Because I lost.
Ah,
That sheer power is not always the key.
I don't want to re-roll my winnings, although that's not nearly enough for me. 60k.
Your star player was your guy with +1 agility.
Really? Oh, it's MVP.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Well, player statistics. I want to see.
Handy. 28 yards running, 28 yards passing. Oh, my thrower was my MVP. That probably makes sense.
Ooh, he
Made
actually levels up to 3 as well as my thrower.
Yeah,
That's bloody marvelous.
indeed.
Yeah, so let's check yours as well. Yeah, your thrower gets a level up and your line woman gets a level up. And yeah, the only injury was a badly hurt, so you don't suffer any long-term effects.
Yeah. Cool.
Who was your MVP?
Yeah, my
Your thrower, yeah.
Alright, then let's go to the next screen and have a look at my team. Oh yeah, we need to input the game first, don't we?
Ah, yeah.
Alright, let's just give us a sec. I'll pause the recording here. So,
Okay. Any of your viewers still with us, thank you guys for watching, and hope you join us for the final match days as well.
indeed.
Yes. See you later. Bye for now.